folks? It's Pooperton III with another final REICH video. Today I've got a complete guide to getting the record for the gramophone, which is the first step to the hardcore Easter egg. The hardcore Easter egg consists of 4 major steps: completing the casual path up to where you input the numbers into the Raven swords, then getting the record, getting the sword and filling the gramophone with souls to get the second code for the Raven swords, inputting the code gotten from the gramophone, and then you must shoot the chandelier in the ritual room with all 4 Tesla upgrades to enter the hardcore boss fight. The only difference in the boss fight is only 1 light will show up on the Zeppelin at a time. Defeat the boss and the hardcore Easter egg is complete. As a reward, you will get all the perks as well as the achievement Dark Reunion. To get the record for the gramophone, you need to shoot down 3 colored keepsakes found in the starting area outside. There are 10 possible locations, 3 for the green top, 3 for the red top, and 4 possible spawns for the yellow top. The first possible location for the yellow top is right where you spawn above the quick revive machine. The second spawn for the yellow keepsake is opposite the pub on a windowsill. You can shoot this down from spawn, but you will have to open into the pub to access it. The third spot the yellow top can spawn is to the right of the Type 100 on the roof. It will be resting on the gutter at the corner of the building. And the final place the yellow one can spawn is by the valve in Riverside by the pub entrance. It is in the flower planter in the window above. The first possible location for the red top is close by. Standing in front of the pub entrance, looking towards the valve, there's a spawn for the red top on the windowsill of the top left window. The second spawn for the red top is across from the second yellow top spawn on the outside of the pub. And the final spawn for the red top is at the junction in Riverside in front of the clock tower. It rests in the gutter of the building closest to the tall clock tower. The first spawn is close by. The top can be found on the shingles of the roof of the main building near the courtyard. The next place it can spawn is on the window above Klaus's toy shop. This top can only be seen from a distance. And the final spawn for the green keepsake is on the bottom right window of the clock tower coming from Klaus's toy shop. This is another one that may not be visible from too close up. When you get a keepsake, you can put it in its place on the board by the command room bunker door. Once you have all 3, you are ready to move on to the next and final step to getting the record. Now that you have all 3 keepsakes and have them in place on the board, you must input a secret combination to get a drawer to open, giving you the record. The keepsake tops each have a hatch mark and act like clocks with just the hour hand in this Easter egg. To get the code, you must find 2 ENIGMA machines with colored ribbons and a 2-digit number 1 to 12. These numbers represent the time on the clock to input. There are 6 possible ENIGMA machine locations. The first location is in spawn behind the window left of the doorway with 3 boards over it. The second spawn for the machine is in the window by the gas valve next to the entrance to Klaus's toy shop. The next spot it can be seen from inside Klaus's toy shop. It sits on the embankment behind the barbed wire outside the 3rd and 4th window. The 4th place it can show up is across from the gas valve to the left of the Type 100 wall by. In the window there you can find a machine. The next spawn is on the building on the other side of the fountain from the courtyard. On the front side of the building is a window where the battery can drop down from the Zeppelin in the boss fight. Inside is the 5th possible location. And the final location it can spawn is in the command room to the right of the grease gun wall by. As per usual, it is inside the window close by. Once you have both hours and their corresponding color, head back to the board and input them. Then turn the green dial until it stops and the drawer holding the record pops open. Interact to grab the record and you are on to the next step. And that about wraps up this video. For a guide to getting the sword and entering the boss fight, check out the guide on screen now. Subs and likes are appreciated. Peace!